Welcome back, guys. This is the halftime podcast show. I'm here with
I'm Mello.
And Tommy.
Marco.
and first things first. I just want to let y'all know from here on out. This will be the four. I mean, we're still gonna have guests on here, but this is like the default four. I mean, it was usually two, but I'm with these guys too much and arguing about certain topics that I figured that why not just make it a four stack thing. I mean, most podcasts out there is more than just two people, unless it's like Kelsey and or the Kelsey brothers, or I can't remember the other name, but that's what we're gonna be doing from here on out. And most of y'all already know them because they were here. I want to say episode 2, and then y'all seen Mello in last year. So I mean, the faces are familiar, but nonetheless, Tommy, tell me what we're gonna be talking about today.
So today we're going to be talking about what's been going on for Sterling College Spring Ball so far, and we got Marco and Mello who've been playing, and then me, Tozen, that I've been coaching, helping out from that aspect. So let's talk with players' perspective first.
So Marco, you want to start with me?
Yeah, let's start with Mello.
That's ours.
All right, from the offensive side of the ball, I think, well, for O-line, I think we're all right, somewhat all right. We just gotta keep working. Well, for me, I think I'm doing pretty good. I was at a disadvantage coming from. I was on defense for 2 weeks, and they told me to come back. They wanted me to come back to offense, and that's what I did. I was looking for what was best for the team, and that's what I did. And I had a little disadvantage, but after the first 2 days, I'm pretty good though. But I like the plays. We just gotta keep working.
Which one's easier?
Oh, D-line is for sure. It's easy. D-line is so easy.
Oh, you said easy.
Would you say as in like responsibility-wise or play-wise?
Both, honestly, because with O-line, not only you could be doing good, but like one person could be getting destroyed and destroys the whole play. Destroys the whole play. With D-line, I can get blocked, but I got my DN just going crazy. And I'm doing good. So if he do good, I do good. With offensive line, everybody on the board just have to be perfect.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm gonna ask you my next question afterwards, but I want to get your take on your spring ball. Damn.
My spring ball, I've done better. I've been progressively getting better day by day. I've been blocking good. I've been catching. I just feel like been growing as a player. That's all I can say, honestly.
Didn't do it.
I don't like to boast.
Are the plays, because I know I've heard that like Coach Reggie kind of switched up the offense and now everything's on like wristband. How has the adjustment for y'all been going from last year's offense compared to this year's offense?
It's not really a change. It's just the names change, really. That's all.
It's just numbers.
Yeah,
just to make.
You just give it to us just to speed it up. It's not really like a new thing.
Well, for me, I mean, I know I will learn the playbook like this year. I learned that playbook in 2 days. I mean, it's easier than last year, but like I don't know.
Isn't y'all just
better than?
Isn't y'all just slot protections and stuff?
No, we use it's not the same thing with the same names. It's not the same thing, but the same call, same names.
It's the Aaron Rodgers and Lisa.
Yeah, it's the same name. We use the same name. We might as well not even change it. It means the same thing. Other than that, I mean, I don't really like the wristbands, honestly, because going from my freshman year, we got a lot of delay games because of the wristbands.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't like just sitting there and just watching the time go down.
I don't think that's like a permanent. I think it's like a try and error thing.
No, they said everyone's going to end up having a wristband.
I know. I'm telling you, like that's not gonna be like the core of what y'all gonna be doing the whole time. So I think you're still doing the hard one.
He said depending on who we playing against in the tempo.
Yeah.
Me personally, I don't like huddles. Honestly, I like tempo. I like on the ball, look at my sideline, look for the call, boom, there.
I like it, but I'm blind. I can't. I gotta ask
for me, I feel like you gotta have a good mix of both if you want to be a good team. Like you gotta be able to up tempo it, but then you gotta also be able to slow the game down when you got it in control. Like take control of the clock in that aspect. So I feel like y'all getting good at both is a good thing for y'all.
Yeah, but just for me, I haven't never been on a team that had to huddle. It's always been tempo.
Yeah, I feel that. So how would you say the adjustment is for you?
I think it's it's not a sense of urgency, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a lot of sense of urgency with the huddle. Everyone's like, "Oh, what's the play? I didn't hit the call." You know, but with no huddle, everyone's looking on the sideline. Everyone's looking at even the O lineman. We didn't even know the signals.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so like I just think it's lack of sense of urgency and just I just hope we don't have a lot of delay of games because of it.
I feel that. How do you feel about the whole wristband change? Do you feel the same way, or do you have any other?
Like, I mean, it's not a every game thing. I don't believe so.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's gonna be a problem to me personally because, I mean, it's just gonna, like I said, it's based off of the team and the tempo that we're trying to go during that game. So it's just a we'll see type of thing.
Yeah, I guess we'll just have to see first. We'll see.
Well, I guess before I get into me and him, as a whole, like team, like we've always struggled as a team in general when it comes to getting closer. I feel like that's changed this spring versus the last, or
I think so a tad bit. You know, I think Coach Lanford is doing a pretty good job with us and trying to have us combine as one. You know, making us go into Ryan's Bible study and stuff. And I think shouting out the players for that.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's pretty good on his part. I think we came together a little closer this year, offensive wise.
So, since you've been injured, how do you feel about your coaching experience so far? Because you've been helping out the receivers with Coach TJ.
it's been up and down. I mean, one thing I enjoy is that helping the guys out keeps me closer with the team and with football in general. And teaching, like I've been saying, teaching them is like pretty much teaching myself and pretty much just staying involved. I wouldn't necessarily consider coaching because I don't want to do that. I never wanted to be like that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I do like to be like a trainer. I like that, but really, I mean, I'm a perfectionist. That's one of my issues. I'm so hard on myself that I can't hold back when I see some dumb shit happening out there on the field. So I always gotta pitch in. I'm just happy they take the advice more than thinking it's just me trying to psych them out.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm getting that.
Yeah, I feel that.
How do you feel coming back, you know, having a knee injury on the first game of your second season you was going to have here, you know? How's the updates and the feeling?
I mean, the incident itself was unprecedented. If that's the right word. I was running a normal route that I've been running for years, actually back to back to back. And I got a non-contact ACL injury. I mean, Tommy's was way different than mine. But yeah, I mean, messed with me a lot. But skipping to now, they got me doing a lot. I mean, I'll be out there. I'll be in that AT room sweating, and now transition from that and come onto the field and do a little bit of working out with the QBs. So like, really, it's just been tiring. I've been doing a lot, but I mean, I'm all for it. I got to do something to get back out there. ACL is kind of used to be one of those career-ending injuries, so something I can't take lightly.
Yeah.
Working.
And all the like medicine nowadays and the surgeries and stuff, I feel like it's not becoming as much of a career-ending injury because you see a lot of people coming back from those injuries nowadays. I mean,
Or Derrick Rose.
yeah, Derrick Rose is one that didn't really like come back to what he used to be, but I mean, he still was in the NBA and was successful off of that. So I mean,
Yeah. Well, I mean, speaking of coaching, I mean, you got your little position going on. How's it feel being out there with the linebackers and what you got to do?
so for me, it was a little rough at first because I mean, I played linebacker freshman year for like a game, not even a game. I would say like a half, and I just wasn't good at it. You know, being an offensive player my entire life, and then now coming to college, playing defense a little bit, and then going back to offense, and now becoming a coach that's on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, it's a little challenging at first, but I mean, from a linebacker's perspective, the coverages that we've been putting in, really easy, really basic. It's kind of a lot of the same things, just different checks, responsibilities. It's mainly like blitzing with me, like the blitz pickups, like who's getting in what gap on what play. There's a lot of blitzes that we've put in. I know there's more that are to be put in. So, I mean, just getting all those blitzes down. I mean, the signals are easy. I mean, coming from a high school, that all we did was signal from the sideline, it's kind of easy for me to remember a lot of the signals that are given to us because it's like, all right, I used to see it like that, so seeing it like that again makes it really easy. And then, as in coaching it to the linebackers and my coaching experience, I feel like a lot of the players, they kind of, I guess, see me as more of a coach now. A lot of people are calling me coach, but I don't know the exact feel of it yet. It's kind of awkward because I mean, going from just playing with you guys to now gonna be coaching you guys, so it's kind of like I'm giving y'all advice now, and it's like it's a little weird at first, but I feel like the further that we get into it, the better it'll be.
It's the age hit.
Yeah, I'm sorry with that.
It's the age hit.
Nah, hey.
All right, well, since we got the spring game coming up, Friday, around 5-ish, whatever, they keep moving
Yep.
times being weird with it. What are y'all expectations? What y'all think is going to happen? I mean, I'm going to get that out the way before we close this one up. Like, this wasn't supposed to be one of those in-depth videos. But,
You know, all I know is we gonna put some points whenever I'm on the field. It's gonna be the product is gonna be working.
lame ass answer.
I'm just saying. I know when I'm on the field, I'm gonna do my job, and that's all I can do.
Okay. All right, you, Marco.
I feel like we should. I mean, I agree with where he coming from, but at the end of the day, we all gotta be great. We all gotta do good out there, you know.
I understand.
You know, offense and defense. You know, we just gotta show what we've been working, show what we've been doing, how we've been getting better. You know, that's the only thing we can do.
Yeah, I agree.
My expectations going into it, I feel like a lot of it is going to be the coaches putting matchups that they want to see. So, like, we're going to see our best offensive lineman against our best defensive lineman, at least for a couple drives. We're going to have our best receiver against our best DB. Just good on good type of stuff, and we're going to see who's really, who's really like that, I guess you could say. That's how I see it, and who's really been putting in the work, who's been locked in. That's what I'm going to be looking for going into the spring game.
Excited though.
It's going to be a fun day for sure.
I took a lot of medicine for practice for the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's not talking about drugs, bro.
I gotta take some ibuprofen because I'm getting old.
Quit playing, man.
Keep throwing this age stuff around. No, I'm not about to even get off topic with it, but that's what this video or this episode was supposed to be about. There we go. I couldn't even get that one out. Cause I really wanted to make sure like y'all, the audience, know that this is how it's gonna look. We still gonna have guests. Pretty sure the not the next one, but the one after the next one, we're gonna have some guests on here, and then still looking to have the girls basketball players on here. Probably after, like I said, after the next one. So we'll see how we do with them. It might be in a different setting too. I got something cooked up. But that's it for this one. And this is the halftime podcast. To the guys, to y'all, out here.
Jeez.